Hi Bill, Jason Cohen here, Mr. Internet Video. Looking through everything that we've been talking to each other over the last few days, the links you've shown me, everything like that, I've put together just a basic outline at this stage of what I think you can do. And when I say basic, it probably will be quite relatively complex, but at the end, it's not that complicated. All I'm trying to do is think about what your goal is. I know your end goal is to sell the ClickBank book, get my X back, and make a return on investment from your Facebook ads. It's possible with the way you've got it set up now, but it's based upon percentage of people, obviously, that click through to your through from your ad to the page, and those people I would call cold. They're people that don't know you, they don't know your brand, because you don't have a brand. And when I talk to you about this, I'm talking like how any ClickBank affiliate taking a new product that they found on ClickBank to market. So you want to run a Facebook ad, you're thinking about it yourself, you're scrolling through the feed and you see this video example. So I'll bring that up now. So this video loads. Now, I know you mentioned it's I Am Warrior Tools that you got it done from, and I'm just being honest. I'd rather be honest with you than tell you what I think than just say that it's brilliant. It's not bad. The images are not bad, but it's basically so if I play it, it's
breaking up with someone you love is painful. It's especially more painful for the person.
So essentially, it's the same image from when I watch through. Yeah, it's the same image throughout. The voice is good, but there's no passion in the voice. And my biggest concern is the length of the video. It's really long. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just like if you go to a doctor or a dentist, I'm trying to diagnose everything that you've given me and to look at it from a prospect that you're trying to get from Facebook ads to a landing page. And that's where we need to think about that step between the Facebook ad and the landing page. So, and the video, yeah, so the video, that particular video is too long. It goes straight for the sale. It goes straight for the sale, and that's my biggest problem. If you've got cold traffic, as I've been calling it, on your Facebook ad, you're spending money, you're running $10-20 a day to start off with. You are going to get clicks, but the clicks aren't going to be in the hundreds, which is what you need from this. It will because the video is basically a sales video. So that's the problem. There's no history. There's no relationship with the people. And I think I hope you get the point there that, just like you going through Facebook, you scroll, if you saw that video, how would you react? So that's that one component that we need to sort out. We need to sort out something that is engaging, because the video isn't engaging. It's pretty, you can do a lot with slideshows, don't get me wrong, but that one doesn't have it. So it may be going into the to looking at the resources that Get My X Back has. I see they've got email swipe copy, article swipe copy, and going through that and getting either a voiceover that is 60 seconds or shorter that talks about this, or getting a video spokesperson. Now, the great thing about Fiverr is that you have opportunities like this. So you see female presenter, that's what I typed in. And if I show you this one, this could literally change what you do. In the past, I've used a lot of people like this, and as you can see, it's not cheap. It's more expensive than what I would charge without that. I mean, as part of my package, I can definitely help you with adding the text onto the video, but you'd need to get a professional female spokesperson, and you can do a basic package here. They're $20 for 40 words. I believe that would give you how many words a minute does someone speak? Words per minute spoke. So the average so I speak about 140. So for you to get like a full to get a 60-second video roughly, it will be about $30-40, and it's basically pure white background, which is exactly what you want, true professional video quality and sound. And I would then go in and I would put in text like this for you by combining what you hired me for and all. And when you see this, I think you'll like it, because it opens up the opportunity to really engage people.
Are you ready to boost your sales, leads, or conversion rates? Our videos have converted millions of website viewers into paying clients for a wide range of businesses, including large corporations, local mom and pop shops, and startups. Hi, I'm Lyric, a top-rated seller here on Fiverr and professional spokesperson. We create high-quality web videos that are effective and reasonably priced. To get started on your project, simply contact me with your script. Also, be sure to check out the add-on section below. We can add custom bullet points, animated images and text, background music, and a lower third like this, and B-roll footage to hit the right emotional buttons with your viewers. So go ahead and contact us with the details of your project so we can get to work for you. This gig is offered exclusively here on Fiverr.com.
Okay, so I can do you ordered the video package with me, but that was not for filming video. That would just be too great a deal. You can see how much they're charging here. I don't have the facilities to do that anyway, or a pretty lady professional spokesperson to do it anyway. So the gig you ordered with me basically include putting text on there and so forth. So I can do that. If you like the idea of this, and you can get and we can take a look at the script together that you send them. You can send that white background, woman speaking. She could be dressed like that. It could be a man. It's important to think about the age of the person as well. That's another conversation. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so far what I've talked about basically is that video you have here isn't that good, and it's too long, and it'd be very, very difficult for me to edit that. I can if you want, but you can see how having that lady in the video, if she was saying some of the stuff that's in this video, and she was a good actress, and there was emotion in her voice and in her face, most importantly, and there was a clear offer. So you see here it says, I want to learn more, the X Factor guide. Now, the thing here is that in that 60 seconds for the Facebook ad, for it to be really effective, you have to have something that compels people, something that grabs their attention. So I'm going to show you another video of a guy actually based in London, where I am, and hopefully we're putting the pictures together here. I'm showing you an example of somebody that knows their subject matter. Now, I from what I could tell from your website, it's not your area of expertise talking about this. You're just working as an affiliate to sell copies of the book. But what I think you have is the opportunity, and I'll talk about that a little bit later in greater detail, but is you can monitor using Facebook, which I would do for you as part of the 7-day package. And then once it's done, it's automatically collects this data. When you run Facebook ads, or people just watch a video on Facebook, the video is it's collated. The data is collated. So I'll show you one of my clients. They don't mind me showing their campaign. So go into Ads Manager, and this will show. So yeah, this will show you basically that. Okay, basically that you can start to collate data, so you'll know that somebody's watched 3 seconds of a video, 10 seconds of a video, 25% or more of a video, 50% of a video, 75% of a video, or 95% of a video. So I'll give you an example here. We'll go into audiences for this client. And by the way, this client here, I recently done a campaign for them, and they spent 1,000 on advertising, and 2,000 on advertising, and they brought back from their seminars 20,000. So GTEx are a great company that I love working for. I do their campaigns all the time. So here, what you can see is, as I just mentioned, they ran an advert campaign, and they had 6,900 people watched 3 seconds or more of the video. That's not the best example. So this one's better because you can see it. This is all the same campaign. If you look to the left here, it shows you 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 25, 50, 75, and 95%. So 3,600 people, we ran the advert campaign, watched 3 seconds or more. And that could mean going through the desktop, them just hovering their mouse or stopping the screen moving for 3 seconds or longer. And then just, they may have watched all of it, they may have watched just 3 seconds. And then these people have watched 10%, or 10 seconds of the video. So now they're a little bit better quality. They've watched 10 seconds. So if it's a 60-second video, they've watched 10 seconds, but they've only watched basically 1/6 of the video. These people have watched 25% of the video. These people have watched. This 100 people have watched 50, and this 75%, 90 people watched it, and 95 watched 70. So you can see that someone that watched 3 seconds compared to someone that watched 50 seconds, or somebody that watched 95% of the 70. So you got 70 people that watched 95%, 100 people that watched 50%, and 3,600 people watched only 3 seconds. So 70 people, maybe better quality to do retargeting. So by putting by capturing this data, I'm able to go into Facebook ads, and I'm able to select that these 70 people, specifically these 70 people, can be targeted with another ad. So this is where your video that you have here could either be improved or used as is. So step one is you have a really short 60-second or less video, and we use something like that lady with a white background. You don't need any fancy backgrounds in the back. You just need an attractive woman or a man that's saying something that's engaging. And people that watch a lot of that video are the people that we can target again with another video, if that makes sense. Now, we don't have to do that immediately. What we can do is just for stage one, get a very simple 60-second video done. And if you work with me, we'll get the scripting right. There isn't that much to say. We've got to go bam, bam, bam. We've got to get the bullets really clear. And the way we could do that to make it work actually is I've got a Fiverr gig, which is to write 25 to 50 words. So you can just use me as your copywriter for that. And it's cheap, very cheap. And I'll put my attention on that, and I'll look at the marketplace, and I'll look at the copy that's been given. But what I need your help with is what happens in that video. What is the call to action? So imagine it's you know, you want to get back with the ex, you know, she left you. I'm sure yeah, I won't go into that, but let's pretend that it's happened to you. How would you feel when you're seeing that ad? You want something emotional. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're talking to human beings here, of course. We're ultimately trying to sell them this book or other books or other stuff, because it's not just a one-time sale. As I've mentioned, if you put that video that you've got, that 5-minute one, you'll get clicks, but there'll be a very small amount of clicks, and there's no relationship to you and your brand at this moment. And I know you're going, well, I don't really care, I just want to sell stuff. Well, social media is all about relationships. If you think about, and I'll just give you this analogy, if you think about how it was you're in the States, probably I think you mentioned Alabama, probably in Alabama it's very different. It may be different to London, but 30, 40 years ago, well, 30 years ago when I was a youngster, I used to go with the family to the local shops, and we'd buy meat, bread, all the stuff that we'd need. Then the supermarkets came around, and that's where we started to shop. But now I think everything's beginning to change again in society, and people love to shop locally as well. And I use that analogy because if you go onto social media and you just say buy now, you're going to struggle, and people aren't going to trust you. There's a lot of crap out there, and for them to want to buy this book, they need to know your brand. Now, you never need to personally be on camera yourself or record any audio yourself or even write a word, but you can use that woman or someone like her that I showed you in that Fiverr gig for $20 or for $30-40. She can record that 60-second video, and you start to create content that way, where you're giving value to people without asking for anything immediately. So where I'm going with this is, in that 60-second video, you want to entice them with something. So taking some content. So this one I brought up earlier. I did a Google search and I found several articles. So for example, there's this article here on how to get your ex back permanently, the 5-step plan. So you could go into Fiverr and go content writer, and you could get a nice piece of content written saying, what I'd like you to do is go into here and take the steps. So you could go the instincts, aka the deadly mistakes. So they would read step 1, and they would then go away and create an article that's really good. You know, you don't want to get some $10 article person that's just crap. You want to look at some content writers, and I can assist you by taking a look at that as well. It'll be just my pleasure, because I want to make sure the quality is the best. And we produce a 3 or 4 minute video of this woman speaking that we saw earlier, and we can, once again, we don't have to use who to host here. We could use others, and there are other websites that are similar to Fiverr as well. So you can find some great deals if you look around. So these guys are quite expensive, but they're really actually very very good, but you only need the basic package from them for this one video that we're doing. Maybe in future we can work out a deal where I'm doing a combination of both of these for you, but don't worry about that for now. So when you create the 60-second video, you don't want to send them straight to here. Now, there's reasons for that. The reasons are that, firstly, this isn't your page. So this is where we move on to the next step of the consultation for you. And I didn't expect this to be so far 20 minutes, but I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. Is when you look at this, firstly, this isn't your page. This is the X Factor Guide Welcome PHP. So I recommend that for $7 or $8 you get the X Factor Guide secrets.com, or the other day I came up with an idea how to win your girlfriend back, or how to win your man back, and you could focus on the niche. So you could either send them to here at a later point, and that's my point. You don't want people going straight here, or to straight here immediately.
Do you remember how
you want to first have that Facebook ad that's got that 60 seconds and it's giving away something compelling, so they land on a page that is yours that looks something like this. So we can take away all these links at the top. We can get for a $5, you can literally, for a $5 on Fiverr, you have a little logo done with your new brand that we make up over the next day or two, and it's got a link to your Facebook page on there. Forget Google Plus and Twitter, and forget all this contact stuff. And it's a very simple one page for now page that has this woman again appear on here, or it could be the same video but if you wanted to, and all it does is, in this video, it gives value. So I'm gonna play this because I really want to show you the importance of hiring a good writer. For $20, $30, you can get someone to look at what he said, possibly rewrite it, and then we could even copy what he's done here, get her to rewrite what he's written on the 10 techniques to become the guy every woman wants. And now the whole point of this is it's your web page, it's your website, so you own something.com. They land on this page, and I put in there for you a Facebook tracking pixel. That tracking pixel can collate the hundreds or the thousands of people over the next few months that will come to this page, and it means I can do something similar to what you saw here, where everyone that's visited that page, like for example, this for GTEx, for the SFS offer, 50 people have visited that page. For the organic, 300 people. So this particular page here, gtex.org.uk, how to sell from stage, I think it is, so far hasn't had the clicks. So as people start to visit that page, if they don't give you their name and email here and they go, you can still target them through this through this pixel that's on this page. It's just a piece of code that I put on there, and it will show up on that page I just showed you on Facebook ads. And that's my point here. And so I'll play you that video. Hopefully this is all making sense to you.
It's Matthew Hussey here. Welcome to the section of my site that is designed exclusively for you. I know that probably right now in your life you want to be better with women. And I know this because I did too. I think every guy does. At a certain point in your life as a guy, you stand there and you say, I'm not getting the results that I really want. For me, I grew up insecure around women. I couldn't talk to the woman that I wanted to. And I would always end up in a relationship with the woman who chose me instead of the woman that I really wanted. So I'd always end up with the best friend of the woman that I was really attracted to. But I didn't have the guts to go up to her. And it was both a confidence issue and a competence issue. I also didn't know what to say. How would I do it? If I did say something, how would I carry on the conversation afterwards? How could I ask for someone's number? How do I take it forward? See, us guys, we don't grow up with a manual to do this. But over the last 4 years of my life, I worked exclusively with women. See, when I started out, I worked with guys. But when I was working with guys, I didn't know half as much as I do now. Because having coached 50,000 women in my Get the Guy seminars, I've learned everything that a guy needs to know about female psychology and what really attracts women. I want to give this information to you now. And by the way, I'm giving this to you not so that you can go out and manipulate people or hurt people. I need to know you're going to use this in the right way. But I am giving it to you to empower you. So look, I've created a 10 technique mini-series. These are the 10 techniques that you can use to become the guy that every woman wants. You know that guy. He can walk into a room and just own it. He can walk up to a woman and make it happen because he knows what to say, how to stand, how to act, and how to take it forward. I'm going to give you this information in this 10 technique mini-series. So put your name and email address in the box. Today you're going to get access to technique 1. It's going to be a little surprising to you, so wait till you get there and see it, but it's immediately going to start transforming the results that you have with the women in your life. I hope you enjoy it. Put your name and email in the box now, and I'll see you on the inside. Take care, guys.
Okay, so I mean I think that shows a really professional video, and it's engaging. He made his point. He got there in 2 minutes. We can probably do it in 60 seconds. We may need to look at that. And he's doing a mini series. So if I sign up here, I just wanted to show you this because I think we can model this. It's a very well done. I mean, I know about Matthew Hussey for years. I hate to admit it, but I have followed some of his teachings. So there's lots of buyers out there, including me, for this book that you're offering. Jason, hold on. Okay, so where we're going to next? Oh, great. There's a technical problem.
Hi guys, it's Matthew.
Okay, so there was a technical problem there. Matthew probably doesn't know about. So I went to Get the Guy, which is probably not appropriate for me, but I've tested it and it works. While I'm here, I wanted to show you how simple this page is. And this is really important as well, is getting a very simple page. You could literally have this done for on Fiverr again for very little. And you can get rid of all of this stuff here. You've got a nice logo there. You've got a clear, very simple call to action. You could literally copy and paste this and just change it a little bit here. And have the video that you've had ordered from Fiverr there. You don't need any of this stuff here. You could grab some testimonials if you wanted to from Get My Ex Back, but I don't think that's even necessary. This video here alone will do the job for now, and you'd be ahead. And remember, this is your site. You're capturing everyone that visits this page. Now, the goal is very simple. Get them to watch this video, but more importantly is click Get My Video. So I just wanted to show you another example of a really high quality video by Matthew again, and just to get the point across.
Hi there, my name's Matthew Hussey. Welcome to Get the Guy. This is the place where women come to get immediate results in their love lives. I didn't start out as a dating coach for women, by the way. I actually started with guys. I coached over 10,000 of them over a 2-year period, and in doing so, learned just about everything there is to know about men. Their behaviors with women, their innermost thoughts about what they want. In short, I learned what really attracts the best quality of men and gets them hooked for good. So I started Get the Guy, where me and my team of experts now teach what I learned. Since then, I've worked with over 50,000 women in my live events and home study programs and reached over 6 million women online. Now, I know that when you visit a site, you really just want to get immediate information so that you can use it and get some value. So I've got something waiting for you. When you enter your name and email, you'll get 10 amazing videos giving you the most life-changing secrets that I've discovered in this area. They give you the answers to these 3 questions. Where do I go to meet the best men? Why did the guy I like stop calling, and how can I change it? And 3, how do I get the guy I'm with to take things to the next level? Now, I know we're so used to being asked for our details these days, without necessarily getting that much in return. Well, my promise to you is that you're going to get much more than you even expected in these videos, and it will be information that you won't find anywhere else. So thanks again for visiting, and I hope to see you soon at one of my live events.
Okay, so I've already signed up for that. So you could probably do the same. It's howtogettheguy.com. And just to show you immediately, an email should be with me. It hasn't arrived yet. Could be my other email address. No, it hasn't arrived yet. But every day for the next 10 days, he's going to be sending out an email. And that's really important because he's delivering value. So eventually people will be interested in his programs, in his book, in his retreats, etc. He's proving up front that he knows his stuff. So I'm suggesting that you follow his formula. I mean, all we're talking about really is create a nice 60-second video that gets people to a page like this that you own. And a piece of code is put on this page and it tracks people that visit this page. Now, the people that sign in, just like I have, I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it twice, go to this page. And it's very simple. It's called a thank you page. And it could just say thank you, or here it's saying your first email will arrive in a few minutes. So there's an expression that the money is in the follow-up. I'm sure in your own business, you do this a lot. You follow up with clients, and a percentage will say yes, percentage will say no. But if you don't follow up with them, you don't get sales. So your emails that are going out to these people, which can all be set up once set up, and then you can literally set it and forget it, and you can then, from time to time, whenever you want to, you found a new book or a new video course on ClickBank or somewhere else. And you're building up that email list. The money is in the list, it's in the follow-up, and by thinking about not just how to get my ex back, but going, how can I think big picture without going crazy? This is what I'm showing you. I'm showing you big picture without going crazy. It's a compelling video at the front, drive them to that page, which is because they've been promised a free video series or a free PDF or a free guide or something. Really important to put the brain time into creating something of value. The beautiful thing is, thanks to Fiverr, we can literally go in, find someone on Fiverr to take his content, for example, and make it uniquely your content, rewrite it essentially. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not plagiarism, it's not illegal, it's just taking something that you've learnt, curating it and rewriting it, and now you've got something that's original. Or we can do it from the articles that are in the repository and in the How to Get My Ex Back affiliate section. So now suddenly we've changed the rules. We're giving people value in the Facebook ad by saying, hey, learn this, get this for free. And we're sending them to this landing page. Here, it's giving it's giving great value, saying why he knows his stuff, and they're giving their name and email. So this way is different to what you're doing here. Here, you're sending them from the Facebook ad, and you're not collecting their details through the pixel. This page isn't actually that good. I mean, it's it's something I probably wouldn't click on if I visited this. I think the content when you click on these links is excellent. But this is what you're wanting to do, is get them to this. But in order to get them to this, you need to build the trust through capturing their name and email. And that's why I'm putting this time in to really break it down for you, because I think if you get that and you realize that, you'll blow other affiliates away in this space, because you can build you can build a Facebook page, a very simple few page website that captures people's names and email addresses, gets them to get automated emails that go out, and the Fiverr people and myself, we're here to support you with that, with lots of low-cost gigs to get that done. It doesn't need to be expensive. It just requires having a good team of people to assist you. And within a short period of time, if you put these building blocks in place, you'll be capturing email addresses each day. They'll be getting these automated messages that go out, and that's invaluable because people typically won't buy immediately. But if they get great value content from you, so we could take those 10 steps he talks about and have 10 videos like this done, and this is evergreen. You create this now, and each video costs maybe $40-50 to produce, something like that. We can shop around, see what's out there, and you can produce 3 videos or 10 videos, whatever you want. And in 5 years from now, this content is still yours, because you're just giving value. And as you can see, what he's doing here is continue here. This is really what men want. When they go to the thank you page, they're invited to with something compelling like this. They've created this thing, and here he's got a secure download link, and this is another basic offer. He's offering something for $7. So on the thank you page, we could have a low cost $7 offer. You could either have it written, or you could go on to ClickBank, or with a little bit of imagination, you could do that. So there's multiple ways to make money, and each of these $7 that you charge, and don't worry about the number 7. It's the point is it's a certain amount. Or he's making an offer on the thank you page, essentially, can cover your costs of advertising, cover your costs of creating video content. So hopefully I've got that across. So how do you sell Get My Ex Back book? Well, you sell it through your emails. Your automatic emails go out to people. You sell it from your retargeting. So people that have watched 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 50%, 95%, whatever we get to decide, start to get value content from you, like short videos that are selling nothing but just the promise of engagement. So that's one of the things to do. And then you have the sales video. So that's when a video like this, hopefully we won't use this one, hopefully we can improve upon this one, and you're not just driving people to this page. You're then on occasion.
Do you remember how much?
You're on occasion saying, "Hey, check out Brad Browning's course." If you go into ClickBank and you type in "Get My Ex Back," 7 or 8 other courses I'm sure will come up, or anything to do with relationships, or anything of positive psychology would be probably good for people that are going through a breakup situation, whatever. I mean, there's so many different things that you can offer to people, but it's capturing that email address. So hopefully I've got that across, and hopefully that makes sense. So it's all about relationship building. So that's what I'd really like you to is think about. I don't have a like a magic answer on how to do this. All I'm suggesting to you do is to think about that example I gave with the local shops and that relationship, and you've got customers for life. I mean, for example, a dentist. If you go to a dentist, they know that the average value of a lifetime of a client is $8,000 to $10,000 minimum on repeat, coming back again and again. And if you look at lawyers, some lawyers are paying hundreds of dollars per click because they know the repeat business for their high-end law services is tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what I'm trying to get across to here is it's not just the Ben Browning book. If it was just the Ben Browning book, I would tell you this exact same strategy, because the bottom line is you need to have a compelling Facebook copy and ad that isn't selling, that is giving and driving people to that Matthew Hussey example that I showed you earlier, and then you're capturing their name and email address, and then you're retargeting them, which is that pixel thing I talked about. People that have watched the video for a certain length, people that have watched the page, gone to the page, and we can do it by, if they've given a name and email address, we can remove them from targeting, and we can still promote to them in the future, but we can tell. And the people that haven't given their email address, we can target them harder. So none of this is difficult with the right people to help you do it. What I've shown you here for this book or system works in any industry. It's about giving value, essentially. So having the attitude of 6 days a week, I'm giving value through email or through my Facebook, by creating these videos. I mean, I keep talking about this, but video is so powerful. We get someone like this, and over the course of between now and Christmas, you have 20 or 30 videos made, and they're all value, but 10-15% of them are sales pitches to buy Ben Browning's book, to buy this course, to do this, to do that. That's how you're going to get sales, because you've built trust. You've got a Facebook page that they can go to. It's full of content over time as you build up. And it doesn't take much. I mean, you could literally, a week from now, have everything in place if you were to kind of sit down and go, I know what I need to do. And you put in the email system, and you start to create trust. And I keep saying this again and again and again. But ultimately, just to repeat myself one last time, is Facebook ad with value that says go to my landing page to capture name and email address. And then these automated emails go out, and then they go to probably other videos that you have on your Facebook page, or they could be put onto your website as well, like a blog post, and it would probably, all of them would probably look very similar to the Matthew Hussey kind of pages, delivering value, and then underneath the video would be a link. So this woman would have been talking for 3 or 4 minutes, talking about everything that was said in this video, but in a more engaging way. And then when they click on the link that's just below here, they would be taken to this page, not to this page. So you see the difference. Now you've got now.
Do you remember?
Now you've got power. You're capturing email addresses. You're capturing data on Facebook with the video views. You're capturing people who have visited your web page. That's your web page, not Ben Browning. It's yours. And you're building up that email list. You're building up that video views list. You're building up that trust and engagement. And this is something for years to come. You'll be getting like $7 sale, $20 sale, $50 sale coming in. It's like I'm on Udemy selling my courses, and every day I've got sales coming in because of the things I did. I mean, I get checks now. I don't have a with me from Amazon. Amazon, from the 20 or so ebooks I created on different subjects years ago. And every month I get checks from Amazon, completely on autopilot. By setting this up, you've now got a system. And if all you ever did was be in the relationship space and you never looked at any other niches, there are hundreds of thousands of people at any given moment around the world that you could target. Probably America's the best place to start for yourself, because it's English speaking. It's easy for Fiverr for American voices, and you can just offer so much. And 3 months from now, when you've got 50,000 people that have watched your videos, that you've tagged inside your Facebook account, and you can retarget them with a new course that Ben Browning's released, and it's $199, and all you have to do is write an email or put up a promotion on your Facebook page. You've got 7,000 people that like your Facebook page. You've got 50,000 views of your videos. You've got 2,000 people that have liked your email. Now you've got power, but the way you're doing it at the moment is go offer something on a video that's kind of crappy, doesn't really give any enticement to the human being that's seeing the video scrolling, and they're just going to click away. And then even if they do click, they're going to that page, here, which isn't enticing. This is actually a better page to send.
Do you remember how?
Because it gives value. But to get them from there, that last page, that first page, to here, you're going to lose a lot of people when they go to this. So isn't it better to have to take the time to create some great content? Hi there. Some great content on your Facebook ad that entices them to this page with a really killer video here that gets their name and email address, that starts that relationship. You're capturing details on your Facebook views, video views on people that visit this page, and you've got capturing that email list. And I've said the same thing again and again, but hopefully I've got the message across. Hopefully that's useful to you, what I've said. Hopefully, well, I'm not hopefully, but probably you're going to be walking away, holy cow, this is a lot of work. Yes, but this is what separates the winners and the losers. I built up 40,000 email lists in months over the last 17 years on the most obscure things like online games. I had a website called RuneScape, which I've now sold, which did exactly this 10 years ago when nobody was talking about this. So hopefully that's been useful to you. I didn't plan on it being nearly 50 minutes long, but I really wanted to share with you my 17 years experience in this. If you put this in place, and we can talk about which gigs I can help you with, because I can help you with a lot of gigs. There's some stuff I just don't do, but I will point you in the right direction as part of this project, because this gig that you asked for my review on, as well. I really want to help you. I'm really looking for that testimonial from you from Fiverr. I'm new, so I'm looking to build up my reputation there. So that's why I'm going above and beyond. I'm going above and beyond anyway because I care. But if you follow this, I've probably given you an in-depth training in Facebook, in digital marketing, in content marketing, and selling online courses in this 50 minutes that people will charge thousands. I mean, I've spent tens of thousands on my education on this, so I'm summarizing what works. And if you go through this video, it will, and you break it down and you spend some time talking to me, I will do it at my utmost to help you with the gigs that I can support you with. We can talk about that via message, via the Facebook Fiverr system, via message in the next few days. But yeah, I'm really excited for you if you grasp this. If you don't like the idea, no problem. We can do exactly what you want. I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just trying to be very honest with you on what works. And if you spend $1,000 over the next month or so to get all of this done, and you're getting, just like me, those Amazon checks and those Udemy residuals from offering other people's courses, there are millionaires on ClickBank that have made a lot of money. There's a lot of people that make their full-time income doing exactly what I'm talking to you about here. I've been doing this for many years, and I'm new to Fiverr, so I'm looking to use that as a system for my business, and then to outsource a lot of my work in the future. For now, it's just me, plus my other business activities, but it's all the same principle. It's delivering value. If you can do everything that's shown here in this and put that in place over the next 2 or 3 weeks, then you've got a residual income. It's like being in the insurance business or something. You got that monthly coming in because you know that a certain amount of people are going to sign up for your email address, a certain amount of people are going to view your videos, a certain amount of people are going to click through. Everything can be, to a degree, measured, and you know that you're going to get sales consistently. So hopefully that was useful to you. I think I've got the point across. Hopefully 2 minutes. Hopefully, well, probably a little bit too much going over it and over it and over it. But I really wanted to emphasize the importance of it. It's not something to just go, oh, okay. It's really thinking about that video, because it's like building a house, right? It's the foundations. If we take the time to think about creating a great video that's 60 seconds with a great offering, and you go into Fiverr and you get that content written, and you go into Fiverr and you get some person to record a white background with them speaking and text appears, all of that's amazing value. You're giving great content to people, and then you're selling to them because you built a relationship, and that's all it really comes down to. Great. Have a great day, Bill. Any questions, please do let me know.